Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our English Learning channel. I'm Elizabeth.
And I am James. We are so happy to have you here with us today for a very special lesson.
Today, we are going to talk about something very important. We are going to talk about feelings and emotions. Talking about how you feel is a huge part of daily conversation.
That is right, Elizabeth. Sometimes it is easy to say, I am happy or I am sad, but English has so many beautiful words to describe exactly how you feel inside.
Exactly. We want to help you move past the basic words. We want you to be able to express frustration, excitement, nervousness, and gratitude. So, James, are you ready to get started?
I am definitely ready. Let us start with a common question. How are you? Elizabeth, when someone asks you, how are you? What do you usually say?
Well, often I just say, I'm fine, thank you. But that's not always true, is it? Sometimes we say we're fine even when we're tired or stressed.
That is a great point. So, listeners, let us practice some real answers for when you are not just fine. Imagine you had a very long day at work. You might say, I'm exhausted.
Listen and repeat. I'm exhausted.
Exhausted means very, very tired. It means you have no energy left. Let us try another one. What if you have too much work to do and not enough time?
That is a terrible feeling. In that situation, you might say, I'm stressed or I feel overwhelmed.
Let us practice that. I feel overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed means you have too much pressure. It's like a heavy weight is on your shoulders. James, when was the last time you felt overwhelmed?
I felt overwhelmed last week, actually. I had to move to a new apartment and finish a big project at the same time. It was too much.
I can imagine. Moving is very stressful. But let's talk about good feelings now. What if something amazing happens?
If something great happens, simply saying, I'm happy might not be enough. You could say, I'm thrilled.
Listen to the pronunciation. Thrilled. I'm thrilled.
Thrilled means very excited and happy. For example, I was thrilled when I got the new job. It's a strong and positive word.
James, is there a difference between being excited and being nervous?
That is a very interesting question. Physically, they feel similar. Your heart beats fast and you have a lot of energy, but excited is positive and nervous is usually because you are worried.
That's right. Imagine you're going on holiday, you're excited. But imagine you're going to the dentist. You're probably nervous.
Let us practice the difference. I'm excited about my trip.
Now, the other one. I'm nervous about the test.
Great job, everyone. Now, Elizabeth, let us talk about anger. It's a strong emotion, but we need to know how to talk about it politely.
Yes, you don't always want to scream. Sometimes you just want to say that something is bothering you. A good word for this is annoyed.
Annoyed is a mild form of anger. It happens when something small keeps bothering you, like a mosquito buzzing in your ear or loud traffic outside your window.
Listen and repeat. I'm annoyed.
What about when things don't go the way you planned? You tried very hard, but you failed. How does that feel?
That feels frustrating. Frustrated is a very common word in English. We use it when we are blocked from doing what we want.
For example, I feel frustrated when my internet is slow. I want to work, but I can't.
Let us try that sentence. I feel frustrated.
transition. We have covered some basic adjectives, but native speakers love to use idioms to talk about feelings. Idioms make your English sound much more natural.
Oh, I love idioms. James, what is a good idiom for being very happy?
One of my favorites is over the moon. It means you are extremely happy, like you can jump over the moon.
Listen and repeat. I'm over the moon.
You could say, my sister had a baby and I'm over the moon. It expresses pure joy.
What about the opposite? What if you're feeling a bit sad or low energy?
You can say, I'm feeling blue. Blue is a color associated with sadness in English culture.
Try saying it. I'm feeling a bit blue today.
You usually say this when there's no big reason, you're just a little sad. Another great idiom for when you're not feeling well physically or emotionally is under the weather.
Yes, under the weather usually means you're sick, like a cold or a headache, but we also use it when we just don't feel like ourselves.
Practice this phrase, I'm feeling under the weather.
Let us move on to a common mistake English learners make when talking about feelings. It's the difference between adjectives ending in ed and adjectives ending in ing.
This is so important. I hear this mistake all the time. For example, saying, I am boring when you mean, I am bored.
Yes, if you say, I'm boring, it means you're not an interesting person. It describes your personality. If you say, I'm bored, it means you have nothing to do right now. It describes your feeling.
So, the ed ending usually describes how a person feels. The ing ending describes the situation or the thing that causes the feeling.
Let us look at an example. The movie was boring, so I was bored.
Listen closely and repeat. The movie was boring, so I was bored.
Let us try another one with the word tire. The work was tiring, so I was tired.
Repeat that. The work was tiring, so I was tired.
Getting this right will make a big difference in how people understand you. Now, James, let us practice a conversation. I want our listeners to hear how these words fit together in a real chat.
That sounds great. Let us pretend we are meeting for coffee after a long week. I will start. Hey, Elizabeth, it is good to see you. You look a bit tired. Is everything okay?
Oh, hi, James. Honestly, I am completely drained. It has been such a long week at the office.
I'm sorry to hear that. Drained is a strong word. You must be working very hard. What happened?
Well, I was working on a presentation, but my computer crashed and I lost everything. I was so frustrated, I almost cried.
Oh no, that sounds awful. I would be furious if that happened to me. Furious means very angry, listeners. So, did you fix it?
Yes, eventually. The IT guy recovered the file. I was so relieved. I felt like a huge weight was lifted off me.
That is great news. You must be thrilled that it is finally the weekend then.
I am over the moon about it. I plan to do absolutely nothing all weekend. Just sleep and read.
Okay, let us pause the role play there. Did you hear all the emotion words we used? Drained, frustrated, furious, relieved, and thrilled.
Let us look at the word relieved. We use this when we were worried about something, but then the problem went away. It is a very good feeling.
Practice the pronunciation. Relieved. I am relieved.
Now, let us talk about fear. We talked about being nervous, but what about being scared?
Scared is the general word, But if you are very scared, you can say terrified.
For example, I am terrified of spiders. I cannot even look at them.
Let us practice. I'm terrified.
James, what are you afraid of?
I'm actually a bit afraid of heights. I get very uneasy when I'm up high. Uneasy is another good word. It means uncomfortable or worried.
Uneasy is a very useful word. You can feel uneasy about a situation, like if you walk down a dark street alone, you feel uneasy.
Let us switch gears and talk about surprise. Sometimes things happen that we do not expect.
Yes, if it's a good surprise, we are delighted. Delighted is a lovely word. It's like happy and charmed mixed together.
Repeat after me. I am delighted to meet you.
But if the surprise is confusing or hard to believe, we might say we are shocked. Shocked can be good or bad, but usually it means the news is sudden.
I was shocked when I heard the news, or I was shocked by the price of the ticket.
Try saying it. I was shocked.
Let us go deeper into social feelings. How do we feel about other people? For example, if someone helps you, how do you feel?
I feel grateful. Grateful means thankful. It's important to express gratitude.
Practice this useful phrase. I am so grateful for your help.
And if you made a mistake, if you hurt someone's feelings, you feel guilty.
Guilty is that bad feeling in your stomach when you know you did something wrong. Or maybe you feel ashamed.
What is the difference between guilty and ashamed, James?
That's a deep question. Usually, guilt is about what you did. I feel guilty because I broke the vase. Shame is about who you are. I feel ashamed that I was so clumsy. Shame feels heavier.
That is a great explanation. It's good to know these differences so you can understand movies and books in English better.
We also have feelings about the future. We talked about excitement, but what about hope?
Hopeful is a beautiful feeling. It means you want something good to happen and you believe it is possible.
I am hopeful that I will pass the exam, or I am hopeful about the future.
Listen and repeat. I am hopeful.
The opposite of hopeful might be disappointed. This is when what you wanted didn't happen.
I was disappointed that the concert was canceled. It's a feeling of sadness because of a missed expectation.
Try this sentence. I feel a bit disappointed.
Listeners, I want you to think about how you are feeling right now. Are you bored? I hope not. Are you interested?
Interested is when you want to know more. You are paying attention. We hope you are interested in this lesson.
If you are still listening, you are probably determined. Determined means you have a goal and you won't stop until you reach it.
Learning English takes a lot of determination, so you should feel proud. Proud is when you feel good about what you have achieved.
Say this to yourself. I am proud of my progress.
Let us do another role-play scenario. This time, let us pretend we are colleagues at work discussing a new project. I will be the one who is worried.
Okay, I will be the supportive colleague. Go ahead, James.
Elizabeth, can I talk to you for a minute? I'm feeling really anxious about the presentation tomorrow. I feel like I'm not ready.
Take a deep breath, James. Why are you feeling anxious? You have prepared for weeks.
I know, but I have butterflies in my stomach. I'm afraid I will forget my words.
That's just nerves. Everyone gets them. Once you start talking, you'll be confident. We are all impressed by your work.
Thanks, Elizabeth. That makes me feel a bit more secure. I was really doubting myself.
Don't worry, you'll be great. Just stay calm.
Okay. Did you catch the idiom there? Butterflies in my stomach?
That's a classic English idiom. It describes that fluttery feeling in your belly when you're nervous, maybe before a date or a speech.
Let us practice the idiom. I have butterflies in my stomach.
We also use the word confident. Confident is the opposite of insecure. It means you believe in yourself.
Building confidence is key to speaking English. Even if you make mistakes, act confident.
Let us talk about mixed emotions. Sometimes we do not feel just one thing. We feel bittersweet.
Bittersweet is a lovely word. It is a mix of sadness and happiness. Like when you leave home for university, you are sad to leave your family, but happy to start a new life.
Watching your children grow up is bittersweet. Or finishing a great book is bittersweet because you loved the story, but now it is over.
Repeat the word. Bittersweet. It is a bittersweet feeling.
James, sometimes people ask, how does it feel instead of how do you feel? Is there a difference?
Good question. How do you feel asks about your internal emotion. How does it feel usually asks about an experience or a physical sensation, like how does it feel to be finished with school?
And you could answer, it feels amazing, or it feels strange.
Let us look at some slang words for feelings. These are very casual, so only use them with friends.
One popular one is chill. If you are feeling chill, you are relaxed and calm.
I'm just feeling chilled today. It means no stress.
Another one is salty. If someone is salty, they are bitter or annoyed about something small, usually because they lost a game or an argument.
He's salty because I beat him at video games. It's a funny way to say someone is being a bad loser.
Before we finish, I want to talk about empathy. Empathy is understanding how other people feel.
This is very important for conversation. If someone tells you they are sad, you cannot just say, okay, you need to show you care.
Here are some good phrases for showing empathy. You can say, I am sorry to hear that, or that must be hard.
Let us practice this. That must be hard.
If someone shares good news, you can say, I'm so happy for you, or that is wonderful news.
Let us practice this. I am so happy for you.
Sometimes we simply say, I understand, or I know how you feel. This connects you to the other person.
We have covered a lot of words today, Elizabeth. Let us do a quick recap of the strongest words we learned.
Instead of happy, we can say thrilled or over the moon.
Instead of sad, we can say devastated or feeling blue.
Instead of angry, we can say furious or annoyed.
Instead of scared, we can say terrified or uneasy.
And instead of tired, we can say exhausted or drained.
My advice to our listeners is to pick 3 new words from this lesson and try to use them today. Do not try to learn them all at once.
That is great advice. Maybe today you are feeling grateful. Tell someone. Maybe you are feeling determined. Write it down.
We hope you are feeling satisfied with this lesson. Satisfied means you feel you got what you needed.
Thank you so much for listening and for studying with us. Talking about feelings is not easy, but it's the best way to connect with people.
Keep practicing, stay curious, and don't be afraid to express yourself. We'll see you in the next video.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a wonderful day full of happy feelings.